Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Your music.
I thank God for the opportunity to make music and for that music to be on a platform and people to come out and love.
Your stories.
It's gold for the Philippines.
The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers.
We bring you the latest and greatest impacting people from our community.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix.
It's just a true honor to be able to do this, especially with all the great Filipino talent here.
Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
Step back three. He has got that.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hello everyone! Welcome to this MYXclusive interview. I'm BJ I. We have an artist returning dito sa MYXclusive interview. Nakilala natin siya back in 2020 pa. And she has been releasing song after song. She's been writing for other artists as well. Her song, She, was previously featured in a K-drama series called Flower of Evil. Not to be mistaken dun sa Filipino adaptation ng Flower of Evil with Piolo, Pascual, and Lovie Po. Yung sa kanya, it was featured in the original K-drama series, and she has written hit songs including Broken Arrow for the P-pop group Beanie, and now she is here to talk about her first single under Tarsier Records because she is now also part of Tarsier aside from Star Music. And ito ang tinatawag nating song na I'd Like To. You've probably heard it. You've probably seen the beautiful performance video kung saan pinakita niya rin ang kanyang dancing chops. I think for the first time. So we'll be knowing more about this latest single of hers. Please welcome Sab!
Hey, what's up? I'm BJI. Thank you so much for having me here again on Mix. Truly an honor. I feel like I'm at home every time I come here.
Oh, that means a lot to us because that's really what we want artists to feel like when, you know, we have these MYXclusive interviews. So how have you been? You had a change sa background. Last time, talagang
Yes.
at home, you were in your living room before. Pero ngayon, is that like your personal studio na at home?
Yes, we built a mini home studio here. Actually, sometimes I get to invite artists over and we do songwriting together here. So, hopefully one day you guys will see it. Some
So yung
hopeful
mga
collabs.
recently, pinopost mong mga stories with John Guelas, dyan ba yun?
Yes, actually that was yesterday. That was just yesterday. He came over and then we jammed. It was fun. I think like a month ago or at the start of March, I also had Angie over. So that was fun. We just did
Oh.
songwriting for fun.
Ooh, wow. So, meron
Ooh.
bang can you update us? Kasi fresh na fresh yun nga. Sabi mo kahapon lang yun kay John. Meron ba kayong nabuo na song? What's the progress?
All the progress right now is that we finished the whole song, like from start to finish. And then we tried recording a bit of the demo. I have yet to balance it, so I'll probably balance it after this interview. So you will be the first one to know how it's going.
Oh my gosh! Nakakatuwa! Wait lang, so paano nag-start tong buong collab with John? Like, did you guys know each other from before pa? Or were you guys tasked na parang, kayo, mag-collaborate kayong dalawa on a song?
What happened was that Mari, our boss in a way.
Yes.
Mari had told us that John's coming to the Philippines because he's like based in the UK.
Mhm.
And then she said, he's coming here, you guys should meet, because she wants all of the Tarsier artists to get to know each other. And then I was like, okay. And then when John and I started IG messaging each other, I was like, you should come over since he's also a songwriter. And then we just thought, hey, let's write a song for fun, which was yesterday. So yeah, we just had a songwriting session. I have no idea what's gonna happen to the song, but it's quite nice.
Ang galing naman, napaka-spontaneous. Okay, I know you can't reveal too much about it, but can you give us a hint as to what we can expect from it? Is it a love song? Is it a heartbreak song?
It's very sad. That's what I guess. What's funny is we came in and we were like, let's make a happy song. And then at the end, we were like, made a full-on ballad. It's just really funny. Funny how life works out, don't you think?
Yes, it's not always how we pan it how it pans out, not how we think it would pan out. Sometimes talagang what is meant to be will be. So baka talagang meant kayo for sad songs for
Sad
now
songs.
sa inyong collaboration. But ang yung latest single na I'd Like To is very happy, sobrang good vibes siya. So paano naman nagsimula itong I'd Like To?
Yes, I'd Like To is definitely a more upbeat, youthful song featuring my lovely dance moves of 6 hours of workshop.
Uy,
Thank you to
palakpakan naman
Star
natin
Magic.
si Sab. You know, parang it's
Wow.
such a
Thank you.
refreshing feeling to see you na, doing things na hindi mo pa nagagawa before. So you have something new to offer to your fans. So whose idea
Yes,
was it na mag-dance ka dito sa
dance.
performance video?
Initially, I said it as a joke. I was like, wow, it'd be funny if we had to like dance in the music video. And then they were like, hold on, you brought this on yourself. You're gonna dance. So I was like, okay. I committed. I might as well do it.
Okay, so you said 6 months of preparation, but is that a joke or
No,
talagang
no, no.
totoo yun?
No, that's a joke. It wasn't.
Okay.
What's funny is I started taking like Star Magic dance workshop for like October to December. And then we had shot
Wow.
it in like October, November. So I probably only had like 6 hours worth of dance class in me. Like absolute beginner, but I only had like 6 hours of worth of dance class. So
Pero
we made the
in
most out of it.
in the video, you looked like you were really feeling it. You were so confident. So tell us about that whole experience, shooting the music video for I'd Like To. And how does it relate to the song? Like, ito ba talaga yung idea mo? How did you envision the song to be in the video?
Yeah, with I'd Like To, we wanted it to be something very fun and fresh and like show the more playful side of me. And then I think it really showed well with the performance video that we had. That was just like two different versions of me, one that's more shy in telling how you feel, and then one that's more like outspoken. It's like, hey, I like you right away. Just letting you know right now. So it's like two different versions of me. And then it basically tells the whole thing of I'd like to tell you how I feel, like to go on a date with you, all that good high school crush stuff.
So intentional pala yung contrast, no? Na yung isa yung playing the
Mm,
guitar with the hat, very,
mm.
kumbaga mas reserved. And then the other one, just free flowing, parang free
Free
spirit
dancing.
na sap. Yes. So, yun pala
Yeah.
yun. Talagang you were showing two sides of yourself. Now, let's
Yes.
talk about the topic of I'd Like To, like the meaning of the song. Kasi it's not common to have like a girl song saying those
Right.
things, di ba? Na parang, I'd like to, go out on a date with you. Parang, you're asking for a chance. Usually, we hear these things from the
From
guys.
the
So,
guy. Right.
what inspired you to write something like this? It's a very straightforward song coming from a girl,
Mm,
especially.
mm. For me, to be honest, whenever I like someone, I always like to be straightforward because I don't like the feeling of like having to. It
Oh.
feels weird for me if I hide it. Like I feel,
Mhm.
I feel guilty for some odd reason that I'm not saying it. I feel like I'll regret it. Also, I think it helps that I have like an older brother who's just always like, just say how you feel. So I
Uy,
think,
supportive.
Kuya, this is
Usually,
on you.
mga kuya, hindi, very protective. Pero siya, push.
uh, no.
Ah.
He's like, just tell them how you feel. But anything else, no. So best of both worlds is him. The
Mhm.
inspiration for the song is very fun. I wrote it for my best friend who I liked when I was like 16. Uh, no, I can see the spice.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote it for my best friend. He knows that it's for him. That's funny.
Oh, are you still best friends up to now?
Oh, we are. Like when I told him, he also told me, "Oh yeah." So it was like mutual, and then we didn't do anything about it because we were like, "Of course we're kids, you know." No, we're kids, man. We're kids.
But
We
it was
gotta focus on
mutual.
study. But we're children, and we need to focus on our school. Priorities.
Wait lang, bakit ako
priority.
yung namula? Ako yung high blood doon. Parang
Yeah, I
sobra
can
akong
see that
affected.
suddenly red.
Yes, invested ako dun sa story. Wait lang, so you were 16 then. So understandable, of course, you're still
Yes.
studying. But now, how old are you again, Sab, right now?
I am turning 20 next month, which is wild.
Do you still consider yourself as someone too young to have a relationship at 20? Kasi iba-iba yun eh. Minsan talagang, 20 is too young. Minsan naman, iba, we have lolos and lolas, they get married 21. So,
Oh, that's
iba-iba
true.
talaga yan. Depende sa tao. So, I'm asking you, ikaw ba, yung 20, what do you think, ano yung parang nasa isip mo ngayon? Is that too young or is that just right for a relationship na?
Sometimes, because like whenever I think about age, like of course when like you're younger, you think, wow, 20 seems the right age, and then the closer you get to 20, you're like, maybe I was wrong. Like I do not feel grown up at all. I feel like I got stuck at 17 accidentally, so I'm just trying to work my way through that.
The same goes for 30. I'm 30 now and I didn't imagine to be this immature at this age. So, I think, yeah, iba-iba talaga yan. So, well, wala,
We will
kinilig lang
get
po
there.
sa ano nyo, sa love story nyo. Love story!
Hindi naman
Okay.
love story.
Ano lang, mutual feelings at 16. Yan.
Yeah.
So, wait lang,
Very
did you write
short,
this when
fun,
you were
fun.
16 pa? Or ngayon lang?
That's the interesting timeline. I liked them when I was 16, but I think I wrote it like when I was 17, 18, like during the pandemic. So it's 2020, I had written it. Such a wild story. And then I released it now in 2022. So that's like 2 years, 2 years, 2 years.
Oh my gosh, ang ano pala, ang monumental nitong song to. Daming milestone.
It's a journey.
Yes. But when it comes to your sound naman, parang how would you describe your journey getting to this song? Kasi you've written songs for Beanie, for other artists, and you've collaborated then with different artists as well. But right now, parang would you say bumalik ka sa ganitong sound, or how did you end up with I'd Like to sound naman, especially now that you're part of Tarsier? Did that also factor in sa naging sound mo right now?
Oh yeah. If you notice in my first single, She, it was more in the indie side of the genre. So basically in Tarsier, it's sort of me coming back to that indie side more rather than mainstream, because it's like gonna be very, what's the word I can use? Probably more, you're gonna see a more upbeat side, a more youthful side, probably a lot of uke that you're gonna definitely hear. I have a mini one down there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm definitely bringing that.
Walang
that
ukes
up.
na nakikita ko ngayon.
We.
Ayan,
Yeah.
maliit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. So, how was it like working with DJ Moves or Moves of Tarsier Records, and how did this whole shift happen naman?
Yeah, it was awesome getting to work with Moves. He's one of the other producers I got to work with for my music, and it was such an interesting way of working with him, because like I'd enter his studio and then I'd immediately be greeted by his dogs, which were very fun. And then we probably recorded from like 2 p.m. to like 9-ish, and then it was like so fun. We did like 3 straight takes, and then after that we sat down and listened to each and every one, and I was like, I want this one or this one or this take. And then the best part was like working on the harmonies, because Moves is such a like an amazing person and genius when it comes to harmonies. He's so good at that, as well as he's the one who produced the whole thing. So the way the instruments work, he's the one that's actually playing it. So it was such an honor to have my first ever collab be with Moves.
Yay! So happy for you. For sure, you learned a lot then because of that experience. As you said, Moves is a genius when it comes to these things. He's a great musician. So if you were to like sum up everything you've learned, like what was your main takeaway from that whole experience working with Chris Lopez with Moves?
Wow. I feel all the pressure suddenly sinking in right now.
Or kahit na hindi naman the biggest one. Sige, ano lang yung pumapasok sa isip mo ngayon when I mention na kung ano yung natutuhan mo from that whole experience? Like, what was like one new thing that you discovered because you worked with Moves?
Well, probably while working with Moves, the main highlight I can think of is just don't be afraid to say your opinion on what you want your music to be like, because uh, with art, we really shouldn't be shy on what we think. So, for example, if you want the song to have this certain element in it, or if you think this harmony would work better, or if this is the concept that you want to go down, I'd say be open with it to the person you're collaborating with, as well as like your management, for example, because then that way you can find like common ground and then produce output that you're really happy with.
Yay! Ang ganda naman that you got
Yeah.
that from that experience, because I think that with how you explained it, it's very vital to creating
Mm.
something that you feel like it's still your own, even though you work with other people. Because you're able to voice out your opinion. So we're glad that you had that experience. Are we expecting more from that session? Did you just record one? Are there more tracks coming out with Moves?
I will say that we are definitely planning to release more songs under Tarsier, maybe an EP. Who knows? It'll probably show a more upbeat, high school, college centered songs from me, which is very, very interesting. Maybe collabs. We'll see. You know, you guys will have to stick around and play I'd Like To a lot before you get it.
We would love to play it also, especially sa mix. So to everyone watching, boto nyo ang I'd Like To, yung performance video. Why not, di ba? Para makapasok sa mix charts. But are you planning on doing an official music video for it?
Oh, we have been discussing on whether or not we should make a music video for it, but we will see. I'd really love it for like if I could get like two actors to do the I'd Like To music video. So, you know, in the works maybe. We will see.
Meron ka bang in mind dun sa two actors na gusto mo?
Ooh, good question. I'm just thinking of like someone who can probably dance. That way they can give justice to the song in such a cutesy way. That's like
Then
still
that's
artistic.
you!
No,
That's Sab!
no.
Sabi
We'll get
ni,
there soon, but not
sabi
today.
ni Isa, secret, char.
Secret, char. Wow.
Mukhang meron ng plano Abangan namin yan. And we hope you can come back dito sa MYXclusive pag meron ka ng pwedeng i-reveal na details. But what else can you tell us?
for
Okay,
sure,
so
for
you've told
sure.
us about itong ang upcoming na mga tracks, baka music video. There's the collab with John Guelas. Meron with Angie. What else can we expect from you this 2022? Meron ka pa bang gusto i-reveal dyan?
Yes, this 2022, I've been given more amazing opportunities to write for other artists as well. And I'm very, very excited for if they hopefully release soon. Sir Rock, Sir John, please po. I will work very hard. But hopefully more of those songs that I will release for other artists. Oh, the Beanie BGYO Up song, their collab single. I am one of the composers who got to be part of the collaboration. So please do check out for
Yay!
that. It's gonna be very, very fun. It's cool. We did like low-key rapping.
Like you were on the track talaga as in your voice
No,
also?
no.
You were rapping? You made
Oh
them
no.
do it.
Like it's like they do it. We're just making the demo for them and then they'll figure out.
Oh my gosh, sana marinig namin yung demo pa rin.
Oh
Release
dear.
mo kahit like sa TikTok lang or something. I mean, of
Maybe-
course, that's
Maybe
still
TikTok.
gold.
Maybe.
Yes,
the
di ba?
first one
Why
to know.
not? Yay! And of course, yung mga fans mong nakatutok ngayon, they would love to be the first ones to know as well every time you release something. So where can they follow you online? Habang fina-flash natin yung mga words and messages of encouragement. Okay, go Sab. Where can they follow you online?
Yes, you can follow me on @officialsabmusic on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Kumu, Twitter, as well as on YouTube. It's Sab in big letters. You can definitely check that out. I hope you can do follow me because hopefully I have more releases soon, as well as other amazing projects that I'm very happy to be part of. And then also listen to my music on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer. Again, Sab in big letters. It's right there. my latest single, I'd Like To, is out now everywhere, as well as the performance video on Tarshir Records YouTube channel. So please do check it out. I really do appreciate your support. And to my lovely Sabnatic Sabines, thank you so much for all of your amazing support. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you so much, Sab. Now, to everyone watching, this is the first time you're meeting Sab and you want to know more about her. We actually have previous MYXclusive interviews with her. Doon talaga, as in, inisa-isa namin paano siya nag-start, ano yung mga instruments that she plays, paano na-develop yung taste in music. Her whole background is there. So do search for those interviews sa YouTube and Facebook ng Mix Global. Nandyan yan. Pero sa ngayon, that's it for this MYXclusive interview. Once again, guys, do stream I'd Like To. Watch the performance video and let's all support local. Let's all support Sab and her music. That is it for our interview. Once again, I'm BJ Ai. Thank you so much, Sab, for joining us this afternoon. Bye!
Thank you for having me.